as Mr. Matching Pyjama. Wanna come out here? Jesus. Why wanna come out like that with the matching pyjama them? Wanna come right out with the matching pyjama? Who know I feel bad? Who know I feel some type of single? Who don't want to feel away? Me not feel away. Me not feeling away. I'm sorry. It's your girl Nina and welcome back to another video. Even before I kick off this video, I just want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas to all of you. I know I was missing for that period of time, but just know I extend my love from my family to yours, and I wish you the very best for 2021. No, on that note of 2021, it is of course December 31st, and I would just want to say a big happy new year to all of you. And what better way to close out the year than to of course go on ahead and do a year in review. So my little year in review, Nina's little year in review, nothing too dramatic. My year started out pretty well. January was fantastic. It started out with, you know, viewing the whole fireworks thing on the waterfront. Beautiful experience. I loved it. I enjoyed it. And then January just was a long month. Just stretched the December salary, of course. But I survived January and February. Valentine's came around. I wasn't so much into the celebration of Valentine's, but I enjoyed that as well. I fast forward to March. Boy, if you had told me in January and February that we would have like a pandemic, I wouldn't believe you. I just would not believe you. To be honest, in January and February, I was just living my life. You know, this COVID thing, it was somewhere. It was probably in one of those eastern countries, but I was really not paying keen attention to it. To be honest, this might sound heartless, but it wasn't affecting me at the time, so I really didn't care to know about it or to find out about it or to learn anything about it until slap. I think it was 11th of March. Slap came the 11th of March and Jamaica had its first case of COVID-19 and the whole world was in pandemic. Well, the whole world was already in pandemonium, but then Jamaica now was in pandemonium as well. I remember searching through Maypen to find hand sanitizers, to find disinfectant, to just find rubbing alcohol, anything that would kill this germ. And you know, I was so terrified to leave my house. I was locked in. Of course, school was closed. Tan a your yard was the big thing now. Tan a your yard, right? And this was a new norm. Like, how do I adjust to this? How do I adjust to tanning at my yard? I'm not accustomed to that. I'm accustomed to getting up, going out to work and doing my do. And guys, to be honest, I just didn't see how we were going to survive this thing. When I thought about it, I kept thinking about Jamaica's health system. We don't have much in terms of resources for health, and I was like, oh my god, this thing is going to crush Jamaica. This just might be the end of Jamaica. And I don't know, like I was terrified, and then April came and then May came and I started to feel a little bit more comfortable with COVID. Bit by bit, I was more comfortable with COVID. I was comfortable to the point where in June I went on a flight. I left Jamaica. I flew on an airplane to another country. And that was an adventure for me because I was like, ooh, traveling in a pandemic, what do I expect? Yada, 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 yada. But all these videos, all these things I have documented. So going to Boston in the midsummer, and it was like mask everywhere, sanitizers everywhere, just doing your do. But to be honest, leaving Jamaica, I had made up my mind. I was like, all right, this is it. If I'm going to get COVID, then it has to be now. You know, it has to be now on this trip. But I survived the trip, thankfully. I also got COVID tested on that trip, and I did not have COVID. I still have not contracted COVID. Thank you, Jesus. Or maybe we catch it, I don't know. Probably catch it and get better, I don't know, you know. But thank you, Jesus. It was not like anything fatal. I wasn't like critically ill or anything. I still am not, and I give thanks, and I hope that for the future, for 2021, this thing will continue to die out. So yes, I went away for the summer. I came back in September. Of course, still no school. The dreaded online learning began. Jesus have mercy. Jesus. If there is such a thing worse than COVID, online learning, very close. It is very close. A teacher trying to teach online in the rural areas where a lot of students don't have access to internet, don't have access to technological devices, don't have access to so many things. It was just like, oh my God. I cannot even explain the experience, guys. It was out of this world. Like, I had so many students being left behind. I had a class of 12 where only one student would be online. I had a class of like 49 where I was seeing like 3 or 4 students every other day, and it would not be the same set of students. So it was just crazy. But as the cases continue to climb, I think we handled it better as a people. We handled it better as a nation. Some of us, because some people did still keep party and have one the most. But I give thanks for the little virtual entertainment, and even though we are a third world country and we have not yet mastered so many things, I want to say guys, good job. We did well in terms of making things virtual. I remember my birthday on May 2nd. It was like a little virtual Zoom thing with me and my friends, and we took shots at 12 o'clock. Like, instead of having them with me or being around them, we took shots at 12 o'clock, and it worked. And the online parties really worked, and I'm like, is this a new norm? If COVID should die out completely tomorrow, will people still be doing these online parties, or will we still be venturing out into these clubs? I don't know. But guys, I want to say I have a new lease on things. Like, I look at life differently now, and to be honest, we weren't very hygienic. Alright, let me talk for myself. I wasn't very hygienic before this whole COVID thing. Let me talk for myself. And we would go to restaurants and we would see people serving food, and they would be talking and minding their own business or things over the food, and now they have to be wearing a mask. Or sometimes, how many times have you had a snack on the road without even thinking about washing your hands? Or me when a nasty nigga? I don't know. Like, sometimes I would have a snack and really and truly not think about it. So I think COVID has opened my eyes in some ways in terms of that, you know, to be a little bit more cautious. You know, I'm not really that immune to germs, so be a little bit more cautious, guys. 2020 was a huge year for me in terms of completing my master's degree. I completed my master's degree in July, and it's something that I always wanted to do. My entire journey is for a whole entire video, because just getting accepted into that program was like a miracle, because my GPA was nowhere near the requirements. So just being accepted in that program was like top-notch miracle. All right, and I went through, I did my best. I was given an award for excellence. I had the best thesis in the program. I met 4 amazing little boys who I did my work with, and I have a new lease on how to treat kids, little boys. Just be kind to them. Not because they're boys mean we should rough them and buff them and cuff them. Let's be kind to our little boys, guys. So it's now December. My Christmas wasn't really hot this year, to be honest. I saw all those people in their matching pajamas. Boy! No! Wait! As me said, matching pajama. Wanna come out here? Jesus! Why wanna come out like that with the matching pajama them? Wanna come right out with the matching pajama? Who know I feel bad? Who know I feel some type of single? Who don't want to feel away? Me not feel away. Me not feeling away. I'm sorry. Now people them come out with the pajama they mean. No, you serious? I saw so many people in their matching pajamas. Guys, beautiful, very cute, amazing. Me don't know if sometime from now me can in a matching pajama to or what, but I don't know, guys. Good job with that. 7 o'clock curfew on Christmas. No, 7 o'clock curfew on New Year's Eve. Of course, I don't know if there's going to be any fireworks because we're supposed to do we yard. So maybe they'll do some fireworks and shows over the television. I don't know. But for me, I intend to play some music tonight. I intend to drink something nice, and I intend to just enjoy this New Year's Eve with my very small family. Let me tell you something. Family is important. If you have not learned that in 2020, now is the time to figure it out. You see, family is very important. They are your support system. And if you were not connected with some parts of your family before, reach out to them and connect with them some more. I connected with someone this year who, I don't know, she created an impact and she also left a scar. You know, and connecting with that person was very hard, and that I won't say is for another video because I don't know if that is something I can openly speak about on camera, because it's not easy. It's not easy. For those of you who you have issues with your biological parents and reconnecting with them after years and years and years and years of separation, years and years of bitterness, that's hard to deal with. And so I reconnected with someone. I'm trying to make peace with some darkness, and it's not easy, guys. It's really and truly not easy. So 2020 showed me that it's time to make peace. You know, let's not walk around with the burdens anymore. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's easy. I will not open my mouth and tell you that making peace is easy. It is far from easy, but it is something that we have to do. We have to set ourselves free. It is something that we have to do. Also, guys, another high point for me, yes, leave the gloom and doom. Another high point for me for 2020 was revamping my business. For those of you who know about Nina Prince, I normally do like personalized bottles and mugs and little stuff like that, and I wanted to venture some more into home decor, and I started my little canvas company. So you guys can check that out on Instagram, Nina Prince. I plan to venture some more into other areas in terms of 2021, but for now I'm just trying to pencil that out, trying to figure all of that out. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much, because in 2020 I got my 1,000 subscribers. I started my channel in December of 2019, and in about November of 2020 I got to my 1,000 mark, and I want to say thank you, guys. I plan on growing on this channel. I plan on learning so much, and I want your feedback. So please go on ahead and leave me your feedback, whatever you want to see, whatever you want to I don't want to say whatever, because there are some things that I just will not do. But guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your love. There are just some people who they have been with me from the get-go. Monique, girl, I love you. Delia, I love you. Delia Harris, you have been on this thing with me from the get-go. I love you. There are so many other people who, once I post a video, they will be the ones to like just run in the comments and be like, hey, I'm here, and it warms my heart, because I might not be a large YouTuber, I might not be popular, but there are persons out there who are still reaching out to me, and whenever I don't post a video, they would like jump in my Instagram and be like, hey Nina, what's up, we haven't heard anything from you. So guys, thank you. And for 2021, I promise to give you more content. I promise to be better with my content, and I promise to be more consistent. Well guys, we have come to the end of this video, and I just want to say thank you for an awesome 2020, and I wish you guys a fantastic 2021 and beyond. May God's richest blessings be with you and your family.